Greetings. Today the topic is about colonial justice, which was fast and severe. Before getting started, I would encourage you to subscribe to the Mossy Feet Books YouTube channel for more great content. If you liked my videos, please hit the like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube will show it to other people, allowing me to grow the channel. I also entreat you to visit my website, www.mossyfeetbooks.com. There you will find sample chapters, podcasts, and a slew of content and links to where you can buy my books. While visiting the website, you can subscribe to it and receive email notifications when I publish a book or other content like this video and podcast. This episode is based on my book, A Day in United States History, Book 1. Colonial justice was harsh and quick. Just over 1 year after Oglethorpe founded Savannah in 1733, indentured servants Alice Riley and her boyfriend Richard White allegedly murdered their master William Wise, becoming the first murders in the fledgling settlement. The first hanging came just weeks after the murder. William Wise has arrived in Savannah in December 1733. Since the man had a reputation as someone less than honest, James Oglethorpe had him assigned to the cattle farm on Hutchinson Island across from the village. Alice Riley and Richard White arrived in Savannah as indentured servants. Oglethorpe assigned them to work for Wise on the cattle farm. According to letters written by Oglethorpe, Wise became sick and needed care. White would comb his hair daily, and Riley bathed him. Other accounts say that Wise was a cruel master that abused his servants, especially Riley. At some point, the two decided to murder their master. The conspirators planned the murder during Wise's daily bath on March the 1st, 1734. Riley carried a large pail of water in while Wise lay on the bed. She began bathing him, then used a neckscarf he had around his head to strangle him. After he passed out, Riley and White dunked his head in the pail, drowning him. It took little time to dispatch the weakened man. They left his body on the bed and fled. Other workers at the farm found White lying dead on his bed. Shortly after, they captured White and Riley. They held the trial on May the 11th, 1734. They hung White shortly after the trial at the Hanging Square, now Wright Square in Savannah. After watching White die, Riley begged for her life. She claimed she was pregnant with White's child. After examining her, the physician confirmed the pregnancies. Authorities delayed the hanging until after Riley delivered her baby in January 1735. They then hung Riley on January the 19th, 1735. Unfortunately, the baby died also a few days after the mother. Both White and Riley protested their innocence, even on the gallows. There is some question as to whether they did commit it, and the judge in the matter did have many questionable verdicts. Their innocence or guilt no one will probably ever know. Written in a This Day in History format, each of the two books in this collection of North American colonial history events includes 366 history stories. The historical collection of tales includes many well-known as well as some little-known events in the saga of the United States. The easy-to-follow This Day in History format allows a wide range of people, places, and events of early American history. It is the first book in my series, 366 Days in History series. Each book includes 366 stories of American history. It's available with many of my other titles on gardening, Indiana places in history, United States history, at the Walnut Street Variety Shop in downtown Batesville, as well as on my website, www.mossyfeetbooks.com. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and thank you for listening.